A new strategy. The U.S. is ramping up attacks against ISIS. Tonight, we're breaking down the president's speech and finding out just how dangerous this terrorist group could become. Good evening, everyone. I'm Josh Thomas.
I'm Gail Searens. Thank you for joining us this evening. Tonight, a promise to ultimately destroy ISIS from President Barack Obama. He's planning more systematic airstrikes against the group that's killed hundreds, but no boots on the ground in Syria. Instead, more than 400 service members will be sent to help support Iraqi security forces. And the president pledges this will be an international community effort. News Channel 8's Candace McCowan is live with why a military expert who teaches at USF thinks everyone should be concerned.
Yeah, good evening, Gail. As another September 11th anniversary approaches, we wanted to know how capable is ISIS of striking on American soil? The answer I got is chilling.
Is ISIS as big of a threat as Al-Qaeda was?
I think that the Islamic State has clearly surpassed Al-Qaeda in terms of its capability and its reach. They have a better organization, better leadership, highly skilled, trained cadre.
Retired U.S. Army Colonel Derek Harvey thinks the U.S. has to step up. The threat that ISIS poses to Americans is real.
Question is when and how.
We caught up with Harvey as he taught a foreign policy class at USF, but he works with the State Department on ISIS as a consultant. He's also a senior member for the Defense Intelligence Agency after serving 26 years in Army intelligence.
This counterterrorism campaign will be waged through a steady, relentless effort to take out ISIL wherever they exist using our air power and our support for partners' forces on the ground.
Student Kenny Isavillo is listening closely.
They've gained so much manpower and like ammunition in such a short time.
ISIS's terror striking close to home when they released video of the brutal killing of Florida-born American journalist Steven Sotloff. While Harvey explains the U.S. has much more intelligence and protection in place than September 13 years ago, he says the U.S. must address ISIS.
And importantly, there are several thousand Western Europeans and probably a couple hundred Americans who have passports who can travel freely to the United States and could participate in a terrorist act. Al-Qaeda never had that type of manpower.
Well, Harvey says tackling ISIS will require more than just military action, but he says that the U.S. cannot afford to allow ISIS to grow much more. Gail?
Pretty disturbing stuff coming from him this evening, Candace.
Absolutely.
All right, Candace McCowan live in Tampa tonight. Thank you.